Alright everybody, it's JR from eclecticner. I'm here with Anthony. He's gonna give us his take on which deck, bro.
Wonder what it could be. Actually, it's more Dracotail than it is Dragonmaid, but the Dragonmaid Dracotail deck, I've been cooking Dragonmaids for 2 years now. I got off them when Fusions kind of just dropped off for a little bit, and went to Centurion. Loved Centurion though, but with Dracotail, it makes Dragonmaids a little bit more powerful, especially with the Dragonmaid support. So it's been one of my favorite decks to run for a while now. It's got a lot of interactivity, and it's actually got an Omni Negate. So.
True. As Irene likes to call them, the mamacitas. The mamacitas, heck yeah.
Parlor over here just eating all the snacks.
For sure. Little munch on.
Getting to munch on.
Alright, brother, show us the way.
Alright, so this is, like I said, mostly a Dracotail deck. You're going to have 20 Dracotail cards in the main deck. More of the Dracotail cards in the extra deck than Dragonmaid. So standard flair is we're going to have 3 Phimina. We're going to have 3 Lucayas. 1 of the new Frixel. Pan and Urgula are one-ofs. And then I'm only running 1 Milulu. I don't like drawing Milulu. I don't like drawing it or having it in my hand. I like searching it or dumping it. The imperm effect is great. While the normal quick effect fusion is okay, it's not the best in my opinion.
So you cut back from the 3 because the standard is 3-3-3.
The standard for Dracotail is 3-3-3, yes, but for pure, I cut back because I have better normal summons than that. And if I was going to run something that's like this, I'd probably run a Cartesia.
Okay, next up.
Then for the Dracotail spells, we got Rahu. And I'm sad because I haven't upgraded them yet. We got 3 Ketu. I am maining all 3 traps.
Nice, 1 of each.
Sting does get sided out if a deck doesn't care about its graveyard as much. Or if I'm going second, I'll tend to leave one of these out depending on what kind of deck they're running. Flame deals with the spells, and Horn deals with the attack mode monsters. And here's where the Dragonmaid stuff differs a little bit, because we're getting to the Dragonmaid stuff. I'm running 3 Parlor, 1 of her Dragon, and I'm only running 1 Chamber now.
Ooh.
I'm actually thinking about supplementing the 2 chambers. That's a different
ratio that you had before, for sure.
Yes, because adding the Speller Trap is not as impactful as Parlor can dump her Dragon if I want to get into Lady. I'm actually thinking about, and I've got them with me, putting 2 Kitchens in, because Kitchen also searches another Dragonmaid monster card, and I would get 10 Heck and pitch 10 Heck, which is her big dragon, and go from there. I'm running Chambers Big Dragon at 1, as always, because this is just an extender. Then I'm running the 3 one-of Dragonmaid cards, 1 Changeover, 1 Hospitality, and 1 Tidying. The Tidying is kind of a flex spot. I don't really like seeing it, so I might cut it. Now we're down to the hand traps. 3 Fuwa, 3 Ash, 3 Bell.
Okay, talk to us.
Mitsu's just everywhere, and then Yummy's also everywhere, so Bell is an obvious choice. Ash, it can hit some decks. And Fuwa's always just good and against the Yummy matchup, just because they go into their synchros and links a lot. And they can summon from hand a lot. It's also good against Canine, but Canine's not as popular anymore. The tech spots are a little bit interesting. We're running Super Poly and a 1-of Called by the Grave. Super Poly is great because Board Breaker, no one can respond to it, and I have the ability to make either Garura and Mud Dragon, or if I'm playing against a mirror match, I've got Secretarion, Mysterion. If I'm playing against anything that's got higher dragons like Branded, I've got Phila Regis. So I've got multiple different super playable targets, which are great. There is a card I am missing, and that is Boreal Furious Dragon, which I think John still has.
The Borload
Yeah.
fusion?
Yeah. Because it can help you dodge like imperm, because it says I can target 2 cards on the field, destroy them. I can just destroy your imperm. And then I can also just destroy whatever card you're targeting.
That's pretty cool.
So, good dodge. Anyway, onto the extra deck. Saw a little bit of it already, so we'll go from there. We're on the one of Striker. We're on the one of Spheres and the one of SP.
Cool.
Striker helps if I start with a Dragonmaid and then a Hospitality, because then I can just link off with the lower Dragonmaid. Let's say I start with Chamber, link off Chamber after the effect to grab Hospitality, or if I already have Hospitality in hand, and then just go into Lady from there. That'll be Fusion, maybe summon number 3. Then I'll summon out a Parlor or whatever other lower Dragonmaid I don't have, and go into Shale, and that'll be summon 5. Now I'm Nymph proof.
Cool.
We're running 1 Lady now. People tend to not hit it as much anymore, and that's okay. If I find it gets hit more, I might put a 2 back in. We're running 2 House because we want to have the ability to do the negate of Sheo, which is one of.
The alt arts too, boy.
Yeah, the alt arts. We want to be able to do Sheo's Omni Negate, which she can only do if there's a house in the extra deck. Then we're on 2 Orthalion and 1 Guillemot.
Why not the 3?
Why not the 3? So the extra deck's a little tight in this build. It'll be even tighter if I do the branded up to 60. But if I do that, I'm gonna have to cut the Super Poly package. So that'll be, these 3 will be gone. I'm going to still keep Sectarion for the mirror match because it just locks down dragons and spellcasters. But it's just really tight. Like, you've got 3 links. You can go down to 2 links effectively, getting rid of SP. But there's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fusions, 2 links. That's 11 cards. You've only got space for 4 flags. So it becomes a little tight. It's a numbers game with what's effective and what's not effective. The Dracotails are definitely more effective than the Dragonmaids, but Sheo does pull her weight, so there is that.
That is true. She's a baddie for a reason.
She is a baddie for a reason. In the side deck, we're running 3 Nibiru because combo decks are still around. We're running 3 Droll because combo decks are still around. We are running 3 Dark Ruler No More. Because this shuts down Yummy and Mitsurugi. Running 3 Dragon's Mind because Orthalion is a 25 stat monster. And then because I really don't like Yummy, I don't know if you've noticed that or not, Grisea Prison, 3 of them.
Hit them. Let them know.
Yeah. Grisea Prism is a, says we don't have access to D-Barrier anymore, and D-Barrier can't hurt us anymore. As a fusion deck, Grisea Prison just, it's protection. A lot of people would say, oh, you can put more gas in your side, but I'd rather just
slow them down.
I'd rather make sure that I have the win rather than hope I have the win. So
Gotcha. Okay, that's an interesting take.
Yeah. Like I said, the only possible thing I could think of that I want to do is I want to maybe add a section for kitchen, because kitchen is just another way to get into Lady faster. And the Dragonmaid stuff is only like 10 slots, so it's a very, very small side set. The Dragonmaid stuff is insular, it only searches for Dragonmaid stuff. The Dracotail stuff only searches for Dracotail stuff, so they don't search each other very much. Can get into them with Rahu if I have a Dracotail in hand. Rahu can pitch anything from deck, as long as it's going into a Dracotail extra deck monster. pitch a Dragonmaid if I haven't normal summoned yet, and go from there and just add it to hand. But I like how these two decks play with each other. They're very fun. They're kind of explosive sometimes, but there are a lot of bricks.
Definitely, man. Any final words, shout outs?
I just love the Houston Yu-Gi-Oh scene. They always help me learn by testing, basically. Learn trial by fire. And then I always run into a few people that always pick my brain for some stuff. I'm not always the best at doing combo lines in my head, like someone like Ray, but definitely have that part of my team with the Rogue Rangers to help me out there. Rafa, Ray, John, you. So
Anna in there too.
Yeah. So we always got ideas and people to bounce stuff off of. But yeah, cooked up Dragonmaids back in 2022 February. Brought it to locals. Bought the Alvaz decks. Made branded Dragonmaid. Took it as far as I could. Then got into Sword Soul. Then got into Centurion. Then we're back.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Everybody who's still watching and tuned in, thank you so much. What do you think about this profile in the comment section below? We want to hear from you. As always, remember, in Nerds We Trust. We're out.